Welcome everyone to the ForARKids Education Ballot Training. Today we'll delve into the essential aspects of filling out a petition for this important initiative. Let's start with a quick history lesson on ballot initiatives. Did you know that the concept dates back to Switzerland in 1874? It's fascinating to see how this process has evolved over time. Now let's shift our focus to Arkansas. Education plays a crucial role in our state. The ForARKids Education Ballot Initiative aims to make a positive impact on our children's future. Get ready to learn how you can contribute to this cause by understanding the petition process and becoming effective canvassers. As I'm sure you know, signatures are the backbone of any ballot initiative. In the case of ForARKids Education, we need to gather a specific number of signatures, 90,000, by July 5th, 2024. We're confident, though, that with the canvassers we have out and the number of petitions that we're going to have signed will go well beyond 90,000. Act 236 has influenced county requirements, so it's crucial to be aware of these changes when collecting signatures. Remember, each signature represents a voice advocating for better education in Arkansas. Let's work together to meet and exceed the signature threshold for this initiative. As canvassers, your role is pivotal in the success of the ForARKids Education Ballot Initiative. Arkansas law distinguishes between paid and volunteer canvassers, each with specific rules to follow. Whether you're volunteering your time or working as a paid canvasser, remember that all canvassers must be 18 or older, U.S. citizens, and Arkansas residents. By understanding and adhering to these guidelines, you can effectively engage with potential signers and ensure the integrity of the petition process. Your dedication as canvassers will make a significant difference in shaping the future of education in Arkansas. Let's take a look at the ballot and pay close attention at this part of the training. If the guidelines outlined here are not followed, all signatures on the page can be lost. The complete text of the measure, popular name, and ballot title must be attached to every petition. If the full text is not attached, it will be disqualified. Even if a letter is missing because of a staple, all petition pages must be notarized. The canvasser affidavit must be completed in front of a notary. Pay close attention to the date you sign and ensure the notary does the same. The notary stamp needs to be legible. You cannot have petition pages notarized until after you've witnessed all the signatures. If your affidavit is signed earlier than a signature is dated, the page will be disqualified. Individuals must be registered voters when they sign. Always ask each person if they are a registered voter prior to signing. If they're not registered to vote, you may offer them a voter registration application or ask them to come back and sign after turning in their registration. Every person must fill out the signature line in their own handwriting. It's important that their name is legible. If a person cannot sign their own name because of a disability, you may assist, but must write and sign in the margin that you did so. Petitions must be organized by county. Individuals signing a particular petition sheet must all be registered in that same county. When circulating the petition, canvassers should confirm the county in which the petitioner is registered to vote, have the petitioner sign the petition for the correct county, and have the petitioner write his or her county of residence on the petition. After the signature has been obtained, the sponsor can check whether the petitioner signed the correct county petition by finding the petitioner's name on the list of registered voters for that county. Help us get everything exactly as it should be so all these signatures are counted. Petition interference is a serious issue that can impact the integrity of the signature collection process. Act 766 of the 2023 session outlines consequences for improper interference with petition circulation. It is essential to be vigilant and report any instances of interference, such as changing or destroying signatures, to maintain the validity of the petitions. Stay informed about potential blockers, and remember that the best practice is to avoid engagement and seek assistance from law enforcement if needed while recording any interactions for documentation. As we move forward in the process, understanding how submissions are handled is crucial. The submission location may vary, so ensure you're aware of specific drop-off points or collection procedures. The signatures are due by July 5th, 2024. The Secretary of State will then begin the verification process by checking for facially valid signatures and registered voters. If the required number of signatures is met from at least 50 counties and passes verification, the initiative moves toward certification. Remember, exceeding signature goals can provide a buffer for any potential invalid signatures during verification. Let's explore some best practices for soliciting and maintaining signatures for the ForARKids Education Ballot Initiative. When canvassing, aim to find highly trafficked areas and engage with potential signers proactively. Having your campaign talking points ready and concise can convey the importance of the initiative effectively. Remember to keep a positive attitude, as research shows that trust in the process is crucial for engagement. Personalize your interactions and be prepared to address questions or concerns with enthusiasm and clarity. We've covered essential aspects of the petition process and canvassing for the ForARKids Education Ballot Initiative. At this point, if this is a live training, we'll stop for you to ask any questions you may have. If this is a recorded training and no one's present to answer those questions, be sure to write down your questions, contact your county or cluster leader for answers. If a proctor is present, the video will be paused at this moment for you to ask your questions. Otherwise, we'll move on for some final tips from our previous experiences in canvassing. All right, let's look at some suggestions that came from the last time when CAPES was almost successful in completing the ballot proposition previously. On the signature process, let them check voter registration if they need to, if they're not sure if they're registered or not. You can look them up on the Secretary of State's website, the voter view. Just look that up and let them have that up, or encourage them to look on their own phone. Give clear signing instructions. Sign first, then print. Make sure they use their legal name, first, middle, last, and suffixes, however it appears in their voting registration. Write legibly. It's important that the people at the Secretary of State's office are able to actually read the name and secure that it actually is the same name as the one that's printed. In the case of mistakes, mark through the entire row and then begin again on the next row. Don't scribble out. And this year we're not marking out or scribbling out names unless we're sure that the name is a fictitious one. But otherwise, we're going to let the Secretary of State's office sort through that. Then thank them for signing and ask them to text 3 people or 5 or 10 to sign. If you're comfortable, you can give them your contact info to share or direct them to ForARKids.org for signing events. A few tips we learned also on petition packets. Do not leave the petition packets in your car. Only use provided petition packets. Do not copy. Write the county the signers are registered to vote in on the provided blank. Do not write on the SOS part of the top right corner. That's for the Secretary of State's office. Do not sign the bottom left until you're in the presence of the notary. They will sign the bottom right side. Make sure that your counties and your dates match up. Do not take the stapled petition packets apart. Once each petition packet's full or you've reached your deadline, get the packets notarized. Return the packets. We should have notaries on site to assist. If not, have your notary contingency plan ready for that step. As we conclude this training session, remember the importance of your role as canvassers for the ForARKids Education Ballot Initiative. Your dedication and adherence to these guidelines will contribute to the success of this initiative and shape the future of education in Arkansas. Let's rally together, stay informed, and actively engage in collecting signatures to support quality education for Arkansas's kids. Thank you for your commitment and enthusiasm in making a difference through this important initiative.